Hello, welcome back to our channel. In today's video we are going to be learning how to draft a princess dart bustier. So if this sounds like what you would love to learn, then let's get into it. In front of me here we have the basic bodice block. I have drafted it already. If you don't know how to draft this, please check in the description box. I will drop a link to a well-detailed video on how to draft your basic bodice block. So the first thing you want to do is to mark your shoulder to under bust line. Your shoulder to under bust line. So for this measurement, my shoulder to under bust is 12.5. So I'll mark it 12.5. Okay, before I start marking, let me just do a brief explanation of what I have here. So from here to here is my front half length, and from here to here is my back half length. You can see the difference between my front half length is 1.5, and that's what I use to create my bust dart. So this is the neckline, this is the front neckline, this is center front, this is center back, this is my neckline for the back, this is my neckline for the front, this is the shoulder slant. I slanted the shoulder by 1.5 in front, and I slanted the shoulder by 1 at the back. And this is the dart. I use 1.5 inch for the dart at the front, I use 1.52 at the back, and I connected my lines. So that's just a brief insight on our basic bodice block. So the next thing I want to do is to introduce my shoulder to under bust line. My shoulder to under bust is 12.5. I'll mark it from the shoulder line. I'll mark it down 12.5. So I'll turn it into a straight line. Turn it into a straight line. So I'm going to mark this on only the front. You know, the back does not have bust, so we're going to mark this shoulder to under bust on only the front. So after marking your under bust line, the next thing you want to do is to determine where you want your princess dart to come from. Actually, you can take it from anywhere. It's not necessary you take it from the midpoint, or most times you hear people say take it from the midpoint. It's not necessary to take it. You can take it anywhere. So me, I'm just going to take it from here. I'm going to mark 2. From the shoulder slope, I'm going to mark 2. You can take it from anywhere. Me, I want to take my own from this point. So I'll mark 2. I'll connect it to the bust point, like so. Connect it to the bust point. So after connecting it to the bust point, the next thing I want to do is to open up. I will open up this line. From that point I marked 2, I'm going to mark 1.5. I'm going to mark 1.5. So this is 1.5. You can see I'm using straight lines. You can use straight lines. Straight lines works perfectly because it sits perfectly on your body. So I'm going to connect the 1.5. When connecting the 1.5, I'm going to make sure I increase. I will not stop at that point of the armhole. I'm going to raise it up by that 1.5 that I opened. So I'm going to take the line more out of this line by 1.5. I hope you can see clearly. So I'm going to mark 1.5 longer. I stop at the bust point, then take it up by 1.5. I'm going to measure if it's up to 1.5. Okay, look at where 1.5 stops. I'm just going to take note of that. So the next thing I want to do is to put my round under bust, measurement. I'll put my round under bust measurement on this my under bust line. You can see my under bust line. I will now put my round under bust. You measure round your client under bust, the circumference of our under bust. So the circumference of our under bust, the measurement we are using is 28. So I'm going to divide 28 by 4. I'm going to get 7. See, I'm dividing my tape. So I have 7 inches. So I'm going to mark 7 inches here. You can see 7 inches. So this is the trick to contouring your under bust. Please watch carefully. This is the secret to contouring your under bust that will make your cup to sit perfectly on your body. After marking your round under bust divided by 4, just put your tape and measure what is remaining. That's You are measuring from that point you marked, that 7 inches that you marked. You are marking it from that place to the shape, the line that you shape from your bust to your waist. That line that you shape from your bust to your waist. So you are taking the measurement from these 2 inches. This 2 inch, you are marking your measurement from these 7 inches that you mark. From here, you are taking it to the end of the line here, not including this slant line that we put for the bust dart. You are not going to take it here. Just take it up to this point. I hope you can see it up to this point. This line that is coming from the bust that you connected to the waistline. So that's where you are going to take it. I hope you understand. So I'm going to take it. Mine is 2 inches. You see it from here to here is 2 inches. So these 2 inches, what you are going to do with these 2 inches, you are going to share these 2 inches on both sides here. But when you are sharing it, you are not going to share it evenly. We don't want this our center front to be so small. We don't want it to be tiny, to not look fine. So what you will do is you put ½ inch here, then you put the remaining 1.5 inch here. Watch me. We have 2 inches. Look at it from here to here, 2 inches. So I'm going to share it. I'm going to put ½ inch here. See where I'm taking it from this dart leg. I'm not taking it from the center. I'm taking it from the dart leg. So I'm going to mark ½ inch here. Please follow me. You will understand what I'm doing. ½ inch. Then I'll take the remaining 1.5 here. You see it from this point. Not the center dart leg. Is this the dart by this side? I'm going to take 1.5. 1.5. So you see, we have been able to share these 2 inches on both sides. I hope you understand. I hope you do. So the next thing I want to do is to connect. I'll connect from here to this 1.5 inch. I'll connect it, not minding whether it touches the bust point. All you need to be concerned about is touching here and touching this line. So if it's not particularly touching the under bust, do not worry, so that you are not going to have a sharp bustier. So you see what I'm trying to do? Good. This is a nice curve. You see my bustier looking pretty already. So that's for that part. So this other part you are going to connect from this point to touch the ½ inch. You see it? Please don't put too much curve, so that your bustier will come out very beautiful. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Good. Nice. You see it? We have gotten a nice curve there. So the next thing you want to do is to connect this line back to the dart leg. Connect it back to the dart leg. So you see what I'm doing? Connect it to the back dart leg. Good. Connect this one too to the dart leg. You see it? I've connected it to the dart leg. I hope you understand. I've connected it to the dart leg. So the next thing I want to do, you remember we increased this place by 1.5. Now we are not going to be using this armhole again, because we want to tighten the armhole. We want to tighten this armhole. That's why we opened this 1.5, so that by the time you finish padding your bustier, it's going to sit very well on your body, so that there will be no gaping on the armhole. So we are going to tighten it. That's why we opened here by 1.5 and we increase this space by 1.5. So we are going to draw a new armhole. We're no longer going to use this armhole again. So from this 1.5 that you raised up, you're just going to use your armhole cuff to connect it back to the armhole. So that will be your new armhole. I hope you understand. Just pay attention, you understand it. So you see it. This is our new armhole. We are no longer going to use this armhole anymore. So this is our new armhole. And we are done with the front. We are done with the front. So we'll go straight to the back. The back does not need much alteration. You can actually sew your back like this. You can just sew your dart. You can just sew your dart and it will be ready. But if you want to match that, if you want your back to also have a princess dart, let's do it. Let's make our back have a princess dart too. So if you want to do that, you just take the midpoint. You can use your curve ruler to do this, but don't put too much curve on it. Look at what I'm going to do. just take any point. You can take the midpoint, any point you like, just take it. Then make sure it's touching. When you're connecting the line, make sure the line connects to this dart leg, not the middle one, this dart leg. Make sure it touches it. So it will give you a nice, it won't give you a curve per se. It will not give you a curve because there's no breast at the back, there's no bust at the back, so you don't need a curve here. So just make sure that it blends into this dart leg. Just watch what I'm doing, you see. So I'm just going to take it like so. So as I'm taking it, I'm going to extend it by 1/2 inch, so that by the time I join it, there will not be shortage. So I'll just take it up by 1/2 inch. You see what I'm doing? You see, I connected it to this dart leg, then I took it up and raised it by 1/2 inch. Then the next thing you do is to connect it back to the armhole. Make sure that this part is half. Make sure it's half. Don't make it more than half. So this is half here. So you connect it back to the armhole. This 1/2 inch, you connect it back to the armhole. And you're done. It's as simple as that. And you're done. It's as simple as that. So the next thing we want to do is to alter the neckline. If I don't want this neckline, you can alter the neckline. Let's say I want a canoe neckline. I can use 5 inches as the width. You know, whatever width I use for the back, that's what I'll use for the front too. So I'll alter this neck width to 5 inches. So I'm no longer using the 3x3, the basic neckline. I'm no longer using it. I've altered the width to 5 inches. So the depth, if I want to leave the depth as high neck like this, I can leave it. But let me just come down a little bit. Let me make it 2 inches at the back. That's the depth, 2 inches at the back. Then I'll retain this 3 inches for the front. So altogether now the width of my front neck is 5x3, while for my back is 5x2. So I'm going to connect it. I'll connect for the back too. Okay, so I've connected the width of my neck, the width and the depth of my neck. So you can go ahead and cut. We're done with the drafting. You can just go ahead and cut. So let's cut. So I'm sharing the pattern into two. So here's the back. Let me cut the front first. So yeah, I'm cutting the armhole, the new armhole. You can see it, the new armhole. That's what I'm cutting. Then I'm cutting through my bust. This is my side front, so I'm cutting it out. I'm continuing from here, cutting the down part. Please note where I'm cutting. Let me show you where I'm going to cut. See, I'm cutting through the line, through this curve. This is my curve. That's where I'm going to cut. For the center front, this is where I'm going to cut. This is the curve. All these places are the darts. They are going out. This place, they are going out. They are the darts. So I'm cutting here like this, and I'm cutting this part like this. That's what we need. So let me continue with the cutting. Please note, I've not closed my bust dart. I'll close it when I finish cutting. I'll close it. If I don't close it, it will not match with the front. So I'm still going to close it. Let's just cut it out first. So that's my side. front. Let me cut my center front. So you see, cutting it out. I'm cutting the neck that we altered. So you see, this is my center front. Why this is my side front? Please note I've not closed our bust dart. I'll close it. Now let's cut for the back. See, for the back, I'm going to cut off this space. You know this space is, see where the back half length stopped. So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut the back tightening. I'm cutting the neckline that we altered. The shoulder slant. Okay. So see what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut. This place is going to come like this. Why this one is going to come like this? So this dart will go off. Just watch what I'm doing. Just watch what I'm doing. Shit. So see where I'm cutting. Now cutting this out. These are center back. Then I'll remove the darts. Make sure that there's no end, there's no sharp edge. Smoothing it so that there will be no sharp edge. So I'll cut our new armhole. Our new armhole. So you see, these are center back, these are side back, these are center front, and these are side front. So you see, if you note, see, it's not matching. The sides are not matching. See the center back and the side back, they are not, the side front and the side back, they are not matching. Why? Because we have not closed the bust dart. When we close it now, you'll see that they will match. So let's close our bust dart. Pick this part, this line, the bust dart, this one down, pick it up, then fold it like so, then place it on this other line, on the bust point line. Place it on it like this. It's as simple as that. Then you just tape it down to hold the bust dart down. You hold it down, you see. Then you cut the excess. You know we have excess here. That excess that I put so that by the time we fold our bust dart, it will be enough. So, and we have not even trimmed our waist measurement out. So, we just trim it out. So, you can see it's matching. The two sides are matching now. You can see the two sides are matching now. So when you sew it, there will be no issue of the front length is longer than the back half length. There's no issue for that. The bust dart has taken care of that. So they are now equal. So your pattern set is ready. All you need to do is to transfer it to fabric, then sew. Don't worry, I'll make a video on how to transfer it to fabric, and we'll actually sew this princess dart bustier will sew it on this channel. I will make a tutorial on how to transfer it to pattern, on how to transfer it to fabric, and how to pad it correctly. That will be in our next video. So stay tuned. If you find this video helpful, please give us a huge thumbs up. It really makes a difference for us, please. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that anytime I upload new videos, you will be the first to be notified. So thank you so much. See you in my next video. Bye.